Hi everybody, my name is Brianna Marcus, and this is my analysis of Žižek's How Did Marx Invent the Symptom? Introducing Slavoj Žižek. Slavoj Žižek is a Slovenian-born philosopher and psychoanalyst. He is a professor of philosophy at the European Graduate School, a senior researcher at the Institute for Sociology and Philosophy at the University of Ljubljana. He is a globally distinguished professor of German at New York University. He's an international director of Birkbeck Institute for the Humanities, and he is also the founder and president of the Society for Theoretical Psychoanalysis, Ljubljana. The ideas from Žižek's works are influenced by three different theorists. These are Karl Marx, a German philosopher and revolutionary socialist, Jacques Lacan, a French psychiatrist and psychoanalyst, and Hegel, a German philosopher. Here is my summary on how did Marx invent the symptom. How Did Marx Invent the Symptom originated from Žižek's first English book in 1989 titled The Sublime Object of Ideology. This chapter from his book is his attempt to explain Marx's concept of the symptom and how they reveal the disguised issues within society, specifically capitalism. A symptom, in psychoanalytic terms, is a deep-rooted issue in the unconscious mind. Freud uses this to understand the human brain and its thoughts. Žižek relates Freud's interpretation of dreams to Marx's interpretation of commodities. He says that the secret to be unveiled through analysis is not the content hidden behind the form of commodities, the form of dreams, but on the contrary, the secret of this form itself. Commodities can be seen as materialistic objects to most people, but Marx and Žižek challenge this and say that there's much more to them. They believe that commodities are like symptoms, where they seem as if they're surface-level problems, but in reality they reveal so much about the dysfunction and exploitation within a capitalist society. Here is a continued summary of how did Marx invent the symptom. Žižek introduces a social relation called commodity fetishism, which is how consumers under capitalism see commodities as something magical. We become consumed in the value and significance of the material object. This creates an alienation in capitalism because of the misrecognition between things and humans. We never truly seem to appreciate or understand what goes into making a product because we're too caught up in its status in society. This symptom is the disconnect and tells the truth about social relations between things and the problem with our capitalist society. According to Žižek, ideology is not simply a false consciousness, a representation of reality. It is rather this reality itself which is already to be conceived as ideological. It seems to shape our perception of reality while steering us away from the hidden issues within it, specifically being capitalism in this chapter. When we look at the symptoms of the ideology of capitalism, we are able to find the issues with it and come to terms with it. The bottom picture is a picture of Žižek with a quote saying that they don't care about the truth. Conclusion. In conclusion, Žižek's work helped me understand some of the symptoms in the unconscious of our society. The capitalist approach has a lot of power and control over people without them even knowing, which is what I believe Žižek was saying in this chapter. At the end of my presentation, I wanted to leave you with a quote that I found interesting from The Pervert's Guide to Ideology. It says, "Ideology should be glasses which distort our view, and the critique of ideology should be the opposite, like you take off the glasses so that you can finally see the way things really are." These are my sources. Thank you for watching.